Next, we have Karin, Pung, Chaw, Leng, who have achieved 3 times MDRT with 1 COT.
Closing big with concepts of wealth creation. Let me share with you on my own experiences with my clients. Mr. A, you have 2 lovely children. How will you feel if you're able to give 1 million ringgit each to them as a token of your love? That will be good. But Mr. A said, there's no way that I'm able to do so. I only have 1 million now. Yes, Mr. A, you are right. It will be difficult to save the 2 million ringgit. But today, if I can instantly create the 2 million for your children using only half of your existing 1 million ringgit and the remaining 500,000 is for you to use as how you want to, will you consider? You see, most of the time, many people do not know how to use their existing money to create more wealth for themselves and their loved ones. But when I shared on how they can buy millions of life insurance by using some of the money that they intend to leave behind and at the same time get to use the remaining money, they will go for it. For prospects who do not have the money now, they are still able to create. Just pay the premium yearly. End of the day, are they able to see the purpose of creating wealth? For Mr. B. Hey Mr. B, I heard that you're looking into buying another property, is it? May I know what is your intention of buying the property? Mr. B replied, well, I have the extra money, thought of investing in 1 more so that I can give 1 each to my children. Mr. B, I can see where you're coming from. Let me share another idea with you. Do you agree that you will probably give the 3 properties to your children after you have passed on? You know what? We can have a different planning altogether. As we embrace our golden years, we should be enjoying our life to the fullest before we leave. Do you agree with me? Well then, instead of buying another property, you should buy life insurance. In fact, the 2 properties that you have in hand, perhaps you can sell them off as when you want to create the retirement fund for yourself. Buy the life insurance of 3 million ringgit to give the instant cash to each of your 3 children after you have passed on. If your children receive the properties from you, it may be a burden to them. Firstly, they will need some money to transfer the ownership of the property. Secondly, unlikely that they will stay in those properties and they will need time and money again to sell them. But if each of them receive the cash of 1 million from the life insurance, wouldn't that be better? At the same time, you will have the flexibility in handling your existing properties. This is another way of buying life insurance plan instead of an investment property to give to the loved ones as part of the estate planning. Then I met Mr. C. He is already 60 years old. I asked him whether he has prepared the retirement fund. Is it sufficient to take care of him and his wife until age 80 years old? Well, he has some money and a few properties, but all his 4 children are not in Malaysia. Mr. C could see the challenges he may have in managing his properties in the coming years. I suggested to him to liquidate some of his properties progressively and diversify his investment into one of the life insurance saving plans. This life insurance saving plan will secure 1.5 million as his legacy and at the same time will create a retirement fund of 5 million ringgit for him upon reaching the age of 70. He will be able to withdraw the money and use it for another 15 years. This will take care of his and his wife's daily needs and expenses. That was my biggest FYP case size of 600,000 per year. Fellows MDRTs, ladies and gentlemen, I hope through my humble sharing, you may get some ideas on different ways to approach your prospects to help them create more wealth. Embrace the change, choose MDRT, stay safe, and thank you.